know
people
where
are
the
going to
suspect
die if we
is?
don't get them out of here.
Sir, do you know where the suspect is?
No, we don't.
Do you know the suspect's name?
From what I've told, it's an employee.
Frantic 911 calls following the violence inside a Connecticut hospital. 2 are injured, a suspect facing very serious charges today. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Keith Kuntz. We are learning more today about the man accused of shooting 2 of his co-workers at the Hospital for Special Care in New Britain. Those injured workers remain in the hospital this noon. The alleged shooter is set to be in court, and now we are hearing the 911 calls. We have team coverage today. News 8's Ken Pierce is at the hospital, but we begin with Jamie Muro, who is live outside of New Britain Superior Court this day. Jamie?
Keith, good afternoon. New information keeps trickling out today after those violent events at the Hospital of Special Care that you mentioned in New Britain. We know the suspect did leave work to go get a gun. Now, 64-year-old Victor Valcarcel, who had some dispute with his supervisors, left, went to his house on Helen Drive, got a gun, and came back to the hospital, opening fire on Lynn Trask and Robert Barucci. One hit in the back, another in the neck. Recently released 911 tapes reveal the chaos.
New Britain emergency.
Hey, this is Hospital Special Care.
Right,
You know
where's the person with the gun?
I don't know where. Joe, where's the person with the gun?
I got 2 victims here.
I don't know where. We can't locate the person with the gun.
All right.
We have 2 people down in our carpentry shop. 2 gunshot wounds.
All right. Is everybody with these? Are you with these people right now?
I'm trying to get medical supplies. 1 shot in the neck, 1 shot in the back. Are they breathing? Are they alive? Can somebody find out if they're alive? Okay, 1 shot in the back, 1 shot in the neck. Carpentry shop, lower level.
1 shot in the neck, 1 shot in the back.
Correct. Where's the shooter? Do we know where the shooter is? Don't know where the shooter is.
Trask and Barucci remain hospitalized at St. Francis Hospital. The arraignment for Valcarcel here at New Britain Courthouse, that starts at 2 o'clock. Of course, we're going to have all coverage. You'll get to hear more of those 911 calls coming up tonight at News 8 at 5 and 6 o'clock. For now, though, live in New Britain, Jamie Muro, News 8.
All right, Jamie, thank you. Obviously, many have been shaken as a result of last night's shootings. But for those who work at the Hospital for Special Care, the struggle today is trying to get back to business in some way, shape, or form. Our team coverage continues with News 8's Ken Pierce, who joins us live from the hospital. Ken?
And Keith, Victor Valcarcel Sr. worked here at the Hospital for Special Care for 7 years, never had a disciplinary incident before, and the hospital has never had a violent incident like this before either. But they had a plan, they stuck to it, and as a result, those 2 employees are alive today. It looked like chaos. Emergency crews swarmed the Hospital for Special Care Wednesday night in the moments after a workplace shooting in the basement. But really, this response went exactly as planned.
We have a Dr. Quick team who responded immediately, and so there were 2 doctors, multiple nurses, and security.
That was the response inside the Hospital for Special Care. Once police got the call that 2 people were shot multiple times, teams from New Britain, surrounding towns, and the state combed every one of the 250,000 square feet looking for the shooter, but janitor Victor Valcarcel had already gone home. Now, this is a hospital for rehab and long-term care, so the next morning the staff had to put aside the trauma and get back to work.
We are pretty much back to normal as you can get. We're going to be meeting with I'll be meeting with the employees all day today and into the night.
And counselors are available to help employees deal with what happened. The hospital president says they followed every protocol. You can't turn a hospital into a fortress, so what can a workplace do to prevent violence like this in the future?
You know, in retrospect, we'll look at the whole incident, we'll review all of our policies, we'll review all of that, but, you know, it is going to be one of those issues where unless you have metal detectors at every door and those kind of things, I don't know how you prevent these things.
For today, they have increased security around the hospital, not because they think there's really any lingering threat from yesterday, but basically just to make everybody feel a little safer. Live in New Britain, I'm Kent Pierce, News 8.